All right. So sorry about that again. These things happen. Especially we're running a team of volunteers, so we really appreciate all the work they're putting in behind the scenes to get us the opportunity to cast these games. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into game one here with Western Washington and UW.
Yeah, really excited to see this start off and see just how game one goes. This is a best of 5 series, so 3 games wins it. So we're looking to get into game one here and see just how it goes.
Yeah, so yeah, looks like we got Pulse and Ankh. That's right, that was the other player I knew. I don't know if I know DN Golden Man, but almost certainly a very strong player.
Yeah, we're going to be keeping our eyes on them as the game progresses. Already an offensive play here, coming in the air dribble and off the back wall. A nice shot there from Golden Man.
Very
Haven't
interesting.
seen much of him so far, but a goal already.
Yeah, we call him the Golden Man.
That was
I'm sorry.
Really good. Kickoff goal here. I don't know what happened there.
Must be. Was that the Merc on? No. Yeah, it was the Merc.
It looked like Vixie with the Merc there. Yeah. I don't know if that was a speed flip kickoff that they weren't ready for, or maybe a bit of miscommunication from Western there.
Perhaps, yeah, miscommunication on a fake kickoff, but definitely.
Nice pass to Vixie and a nice shot there.
UW not going down without a fight. Definitely saying, we know you're a strong team, but we got our own reputation to uphold here.
Already a very explosive match. We've had lots of very good goals. Oh, Golden Man using the boost. Do not like that one. The way it sounds really makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's honestly like it's at this level, it's honestly these players' quirks coming to light here with what kind of cars they're using and what kind of designs.
Yeah, definitely want to comment on. We don't usually see the crazy car choices from Dixie. We usually see those from Wizard.
Yeah, it's
interesting to see him started out in a Merc.
Yeah, I mean, most players, it seems, in this match favoring the Dominus, the Octane. I know Vixie's loving actually Wizard, I guess, is loving the Fennec this match, but usually that is Vixie.
Yeah,
Toby with a solo play?
Normally we do see most of the other players in Octane. I know Wizard opts for the Fennec sometimes, but it's not very often that we see the Merc come out. I'm pretty sure we saw Wizard in the Ghostbuster card one time.
I'd believe it.
But it's been a little bit since I saw him do that.
Definitely a little, maybe trying to get themselves some confidence going into this match against Western. After those first 3 goals in the first 20 seconds, though, it's been kind of a quiet match. Both teams trying to slowly figure out their offensive playstyle.
It seems to me that players are kind of giving up possession a little bit early here. Playing the ball across the field. You see there, Toby just gives it right up to Golden Man and allows them to kind of get a counter here going. So we're seeing a lot of midfield action because no team is able to hold on to the ball for long enough to get it out of their own half.
And we're definitely noticing how much boost these players are using as well. All the players have been pretty low on boost whenever they finish making the play. So it's going to be interesting to see which team can take advantage of that fact first.
Two UW players demoed there, putting Western in a good opportunity there to take advantage of, and we see it there as Golden slots another one in with a nice arrow shot.
Yeah, an interesting bounce there off the side wall, but it works out for Western's offense there as they're back and tying up the game at 2-2.
Those ones never work out for me. I don't know what these GCs and SSLs do to make those go in, but every time it's never bar down, it's always bar out, and it's never crossbar in.
In fact, I think I'm better than these players in an extent to where I can hit the crossbar and the side bar without even trying.
I put no effort into it, and it managed to hit it every time.
Nice. Yeah, very good, very tight angle for the shot there, looking to hit it behind the defender. But luckily, Ankh was ready.
Definitely, the pace has slowed down significantly since the beginning of the match here. No team really having the advantage. We know Western did just score 1 goal, but it was just to tie it up. We're not seeing much here. Toby with a little bit of control in the midfield.
Mixie going to try and collect that, but lands kind of awkwardly here. Manages to keep possession, however, going into the corner.
Yeah, giving it up there, but managing to read that ball off of the Western Washington player.
And both teams still trying to set it up off the corner or high off the back. Oh, wow.
Interesting there. I don't know quite what happened. It looked like Pulse was caught either on an awkward rotation or low on boost.
Yeah, I think Wizard managed to sneak it by them because they thought he was going to take it up the corner, but instead he just shoots it at the goal and catches the defense on a little wide of a rotation for boost.
Definitely something that that you should look for as a new player is just take as many shots as you can and take them as quickly as possible, because you can almost always catch another team off their rotation or just off guard, taking the direct route instead of the fancy route. Big bump like there.
Ooh, luckily Wizard is able to cover for that. Toby off the corner here, gonna try and get the center.
Very close to Toby. Could have been a nice pass down the
Both teams looking to try and get this ball into the other team's net. You're going off the center as much as they can, but the defense has not wavered for both of these teams.
Definitely an interesting match so far. It's hard to say. I would say it doesn't quite look like the UW that we're used to. They are up in the score, but it's just kind of slow. And it seems that both teams are having a little bit of trouble keeping possession here. A little bit of loss of control on the ball.
And part of that, you mentioned, this doesn't seem like our usual UW, but part of that may just be that UW, I think, scrims against Western quite often, so they might just be like more familiar with their playstyle than some of the other teams we've seen.
And there it is.
That was a great shot off the wall on purpose to fake out the defender and leave the goal wide open for I believe that was Wizard.
It was Toby off the wall and Wizard, I think, scored that one.
Yeah, great awareness from the players there. And wow,
game one going in UW's favor. Very interesting match. I wouldn't want to say good or bad so far. We've only seen one game, but it was slow and methodical, but a bit of lacking control is what I would say from both of these teams so far.
Yeah, definitely, like, really hard to say which team has the momentum. Usually after game one, you can tell that the winning team has the momentum, but even with the 2 goals that UW scored towards the end there, it's definitely still a very close game, and there wasn't any discernible advantage that UW had over Western.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm wondering here as we go into game 2 what the change in strategy will be from both teams. Western, I think, needing to bring up the pace a little bit here and keep the possession just a little bit closer, keeping that ball closer to their car, looking for a bit of those outlet passes. And UW kind of some of the same. I mean, it's hard to say. UW came out 2 goals on top, but it didn't seem like they were playing all that much better than Western in game 1. So as we get into game 2 here, it'll be interesting to see just how that changes.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into game 2 here. I'm just excited to see what happens. All right, looks like we got Wizard on kickoff here against Golden Man.
Doesn't look like any card changes from UW's team. They definitely don't usually change on a win. I think it's almost like in a lot of sports there are what is the term for it? I mean, it's a superstitious thing, sports.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of like slump busters and things like that people will pull out to kind of change their mentality, change their momentum up a little bit. A close shot.
This could be big for UW here. Caught off on rotation from a double commit. A great
nice
save from, I believe that was Onk.
I think it was Onk. But a very nice save there.
Just great offensive pressure from UW there is going to leave them to 1 goal up in game 2 here.
As I was saying, though, UW does change their cards sometimes on a loss, and I think it's a bit of like a slump buster thing, just to kind of change up the momentum, change the perspective, and see if they can fix anything going into the next game. But with the win here, I don't think they saw any reason to do that. Interesting ball from Onk there, catching Wizard off.
Unfortunate miss from Vixie there. Off the goal ceiling. A very hard save to hit, but that is going to throw the team to an even matchup here.
Ball high off the wall. A good pass to Vixie. Another one off the wall to Wizard here.
Just an interesting roundabout here of passes. Toby again off the backboard, going to try and get this, but will be cleared away to Wizard.
It was a good thought there from Vixie playing that backwards to Toby, but I just don't think Toby was able to react in time. A nice opportunity here. Toby opting to play that high and floaty. The ball out to Vixie.
Vixie playing that into the center again and high, and Wizard with no competition in the air is just going to slam that one straight into Western's net.
It was really going to happen there with the way that UW was just pounding that backboard. Constantly playing that ball high. You're putting the other team, Western, in a sore opportunity and needing to play up to those balls to defend. They're using a lot of their resources, a lot of their boost. It's only a matter of time before a goal gets scored there, with UW having the boost advantage, having possession and being able to play that ball off the backboard over and over.
Great flick saved away by Wizard. Pulse will be here to pick this up. And over Wizard, this could be bad with UW. Only 2 defenders on rotation right now.
Nice clear off the back ball. Dixie as well. Dangerous ball here from Onk. Onk was in an awkward position. I know how that one feels. You're driving directly away from the ball there. Jose did a great job of just using that drift and reverse to spin around as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. And it looks like it's Western's time for offense in this stretch of the match. UW hasn't really seen much offensive play after that last goal.
An awkward play there. This was a nice pass, that back pass there, right to Toby. Like to play that one out. And with the demo here, it gives them an opportunity to get that one out.
A good flick out, but will be collected by Wizard. Again, off the wall here. Maybe trying to look for Toby in the center.
Good pass there.
Vixie.
Good thought. It's not quite the shot from Vixie there that was needed. A ceiling shot opportunity here from Onk.
Onk with the ceiling shot off the crossbar, but Golden Man is there to secure that.
I wanted to see that. If he had 20 more boosts there, that would have been such a nice shot.
Absolutely.
There to clean it up. Tying the game up here 2-2 with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, Onk definitely showing that Season 1 Supersonic Legend tag isn't for show.
Very quick shot there, saved out by Dixie. Another opportunity.
Looks like he's going
here
for another one. He's actually going to fake that one.
I don't know that he had his foot there. I think they thought that they had it and didn't quite hold on to it, but it was a dangerous one for sure. And sometimes all it takes there is...
A Wizard over one. Onk is there for the second. Toby off the backboard. It's going to be missed by both offense and defense. It's going to allow Pulse to carry that one out.
Sometimes all it takes for these teams is just an awkward touch or an accidental miss, and it can result in a goal. Sometimes mistakes end up working in your favor just because these players have such great mechanical skill and such great game awareness that making mistakes is so rare. The other team is never expecting a mistake out of the other players, and when it happens, it can throw you off so much.
That's exactly how I got to Grand Champ, was just making enough mistakes where my opponents were confused enough for me to score.
Maybe I should take that up. I mean, I'm
Yeah, you
close,
just
but maybe that's the strategy I'm missing here.
You just get Wizard and Osaka to carry you as your 2 other teammates, and you just make mistakes.
Yeah, I should hit a little friend request and see if I can get them to help me out there.
Absolutely. Oh, a
Nice
boomer
clear
from
there, good
Wizard.
power.
It's off the side wall. It's actually be saved by Pulse.
It's a good job of Western there getting back on the rotation and getting ready to clear that one out. But that was a boomer clear from Wizard.
Definitely. We got another one set up here from Wizard. Gonna try and send it center. A little far past Vixie, however. And 2-2. Will this game go to overtime?
A good
Or will
flick
this
there.
flick
Vixie with a nice clear, dangerous
off the
ball
ceiling?
from Wizard.
Still very dangerous. Off the crossbar.
Quite the
Pulse
touch
is
that
there.
Western wants there.
A good 50 from Wizard. Sends us into overtime.
Nail biter on that one. So close from Western there. Playing a couple of floaty balls, making UW use boost. They don't have time to go get it in that scenario. They need to force the ball to touch the ground.
Exactly.
So definitely a close one from Western.
Interesting play happening here with the bouncy galloping dribble. But it seemed to work out and fake out 2 of UW's members there.
I'm definitely a pro when it comes to those. I mean, you go, you get that air dribble set up, and you just mess it up so bad that you have to follow the ball back to the ground and play it up.
Yeah. And yes, we see sometimes it works. Ooh, a good stall
Good
there,
touch
actually.
there.
Wizard gonna keep this ball floating. And it looks like UW is...
Constant pressure.
Yeah. We've definitely seen the tables kind of flip over the course of this match where UW started out really strong offensive pressure-wise. And now Western seems to be the one.
Toby with a nice redirect opportunity here. Wizard with a shot. Oh, the fake almost worked.
Rise the 50 at low and send that into their net. This could be dangerous for UW. Wizard has a demo on his tail.
So far, so dangerous for UW. Nice
Pass off to
there to
Pulse. Off the corner. This looks like one of my shots. Toby is going to take that ball away.
I don't even know what to say about this. It's so close. Both teams not letting up. constant pressure from Western, but UW doing a great job on defense, not letting any balls slip through.
Definitely a very high octane match here.
Man, you with the puns today.
Yeah, I don't know what
so
is up
close
today.
there.
Oh, Wizard!
Oh.
There he is.
Vixie with a nice play off the backboard there, and Wizard to follow that one in. No Western players on the defensive rotation. That puts UW at match point.
Oh,
Very close
my.
game there. Wow.
That was a very exciting match. Very close. You know, again, really hard to tell which team has the momentum. UW's been getting these goals by just hammering the ball at Western until they catch a player out on defense trying to collect boosts that they're so starved for. And it's been working out great for them. They've got 2 games on their belt.
Yeah, I mean, UW with that constant offensive barrage to start out. Western gave it right back at the end there, tying it up, and even in overtime, the offense was crazy from Western, just not letting up. I think that if a couple of missed shots had gone in their favor, that would have been a very different game from Western there in the second half.
Yeah, there was that ceiling shot. There was a shot that went off the side wall. They're both very close.
We saw a couple of crossbars, a couple of floaty ones right in front of the net, and UW's so solid on their defensive rotations, they were able to clear those ones out, but it was very close, and the overtime was very exciting to watch.
You know, Wizard, we've only seen 2 games of this series so far, but this might be the game where you keep banging the ball in, or the series.
Yeah, I mean, so far we've seen Wizard put a lot in net, and doing a great job of finishing off of the other players' backboard shots and passes. So hopefully we see a lot more of that from UW. It's definitely a very good offensive chemistry that we've seen from UW so far.
Yeah, it's been a great pleasure to watch these players sort of work together to take down Western.
Yeah, and hopefully we see Western with a bit of a fight here. They're down 0-2 in this 5-game series.
Yeah,
So next up for UW is series. So hopefully we see them fight back here, and we get to see game 4.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. I believe this is game 3 though. Oh wait, no,
game 3. I'm hoping to see game 4.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes my brain takes a little bit to catch up to my mouth.
Okay. That's my brain when I'm playing always.
All right, immediately with a strong start there, sending the ball over Western's net.
Vixie with nice use of the flip there, but Pulse was able to play it around. Good ball.
A good pass out the center.
Wall. A dangerous ball for Onk here. Not quite the power that Wizard needed there, but a nice high play from Toby.
All right, Vixie should be able to collect this, except he is backwards. Actually, that proves to be no problem at all, as he tries to set up a center.
That Merc hitbox works in any direction. It is one large rectangle, so I mean, if you need to be going backwards, sideways, it works. And as I say that, a nice pass from Vixie off the sidewall there, and Toby's able to slap that one in.
Yeah, top corner as well, right past both defenders in net. Really good placement there, just because he had a lot of time to work with. Oh, this could be bad here. Ball does go high, but the demo does come out from Onk, so Pulse is able to just slowly roll that in. A good heads-up play there.
Tough miss from Vixie there, not quite getting that ball in the air, and like you said, good heads-up play. The demo to bring the Wizard out of that as Vixie missed it, and the other Western player, I believe it was Goldman, able to sit and be patient there.
I think it was Onk that did the demo, and then Pulse, I believe, to score.
I mean, it could have been. Maybe we see the scoreboard here soon. As I say that,
speaking of Onk,
that's one in, and it looks like yes, Pulse was the one that scored the last one. Onk with this goal, very nice shot there, good stuff on the offensive play.
Oh, Vixie going a little too fast for his own good there. Forced a backflip to keep his car on this side of the field. Off the crossbar, Toby is able to interrupt the passing play. Vixie's going to save that ball. UW scrambling.
So far, yes, we're seeing a very chaotic UW defense and another goal.
Oh my, Golden Man this time.
We're 1-1-1 for the Western teams here. Every player has managed to put one on the scoreboard. So far.
An interesting 50, yeah. Wizard using that Fennec.
Pausing there, not quite knowing what to think of that one.
Definitely saying calculated to his team there.
Yeah, that was intentional, 100%. But yeah, just 50 not working
very close. Western again, keeping that pressure going.
Another high ball here, right in the corner. Seeing UW seems to be the pattern so far from UW this game.
A little
Struggling to
bit
get
weaker
back
than
on
I
the
think
map.
Ankh wanted that. Paul's gonna set this up off the corner again, but UW is ready for it with that backboard defense.
Toby with a nice pinch. Read by Golden Man. A good reaction there. Able to stop that from crossing dangerously in front of their net.
You can definitely see Golden Man kind of struggling to position himself there. It was very awkward to find himself there
I do want to
in
say
front of the
Vixie
play.
just got his ankles absolutely snapped. That fake there was very solid. Vixie flying right over the top of him. I'm sorry, Vixie, to bring that one up, but it was too good to let pass.
I mean, we're all about highlighting excellent plays here, so even when it's against our own players.
Yeah, there's absolutely no bias coming out of us as casters.
Maybe even a
Zero.
little bit of a negative bias, because we like to make fun of our players a lot.
Yes, I can agree with that for sure.
Golden Man almost with the flick over one.
I thought Vixie would have a nice pass upfield, but Pulse able to read that. Solid on the rotation. Really not giving UW any space here.
And again, this series has been really like good in showing how important backboard defense is, with both teams constantly trying to set that ball up off the corner and back.
UW caught in so many awkward scenarios. We saw that one just roll in front of the net, nobody challenging that. And then Wizard getting ready to go up to that and clear that, and getting demoed on the ground. The heads-up offense from Western this game is so solid.
Definitely, whenever they miss a shot, they don't just return back to their side or continue rotation. They look for the demo plays, knowing that their teammates are going to be behind them with that solid rotation that they've practiced.
A mistouch there from Austin that directly into the heels of Wizard. And it looks like it's going to give UW the opportunity here to make an offensive play. Toby with a bit of a fake there, but two Western players on defense in there.
Toby is alone on defense here. Can he stop Golden Man's touch? He can!
Tough with
What a
boost.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but looks like the shot was a little deep, so it bounced before going in. Unfortunately for Golden Man.
Toby's opportunity. That is Toby's opportunity to say calculated there.
Absolutely. Falling with zero boost and blocking the goal is definitely one of the highlights of Rocket League.
Now we got 30 seconds left here. UW has to make the most of this offensive play, because if it doesn't go in their favor, I don't know how many more they're going to get.
It looks like they're actually going to give the ball to Western here. Unsure of how to challenge that one.
Western doing a good job of just playing the time there, run down the clock. Don't give UW any opportunities that they don't have to. Ooh, dangerous touch there, but Wizard with the lead.
15 seconds, Wizard with the ball, going to get collected by Pulse and put into their net.
Nailing the coffin there, 7 seconds left.
Going to be very difficult.
With a great comeback here in the series, showing that they're not going to go down without giving UW a little bit of a taste of their own medicine.
Absolutely. And with 2 seconds left, that is going to be game 3 towards Western. We're going to see that game 4 you wanted.
Yeah, my wish was granted. I get to go and watch a lot more Rocket League, at least 5 more minutes. And hopefully the energy and the pace stays where it's at, because so far it's been a very good series.
Yeah, this has been honestly one of my favorite series to cast for so far. It's just been very exciting and lots of fun plays to comment on.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen a series go quite this neck and neck since I'm gonna say this is probably the closest I've seen it, because I cannot recall one that was closer than this.
Yeah, definitely two teams that kind of know each other really well and trying their best to defeat each other.
Yeah, and you said they tend to scrim each other quite a bit, so you can
I could be
tell
wrong.
that they.
I think
Yeah,
they do.
I'm gonna trust it. It's fact. You said it. It's fact. So these two teams scrimming each other. They know each other well, and you can tell that they're able to read each other well. It could just be heads up on the defense and offense, and just great mental skill from both of these teams, able to adapt to playstyles very quickly. But I mean, if they do have knowledge of these playstyles, they're playing each other very well. It's so close. Both teams not giving up. Western not letting up in game 3, down at match point, bringing it back. They have their opportunity to set it even here in game 4. So hopefully the pace stays up and they keep it up with the solid offense and keep UW on their heels going into game 4 here.
Yeah, I mean, I wish my professor was kind as you and believing everything I said to be fact, but we'll see how game 4 goes here. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it.
As long as you don't use Wikipedia as a source, I think it's okay.
And I don't know why that is.
You know, I don't know either. It's it comes in handy so much. It's such a quick source to use, but I just don't like it. Maybe
Yeah,
it's because it's too easy.
Maybe,
You
yeah.
work a little bit.
Did teach me the valuable skill of Googling, so.
I am going to use you as a scholarly database from now on. There, it's going to be Suki, the scholarly database. Anything that you say is fact. I'm going to have the articles published in your name. Nice pass there off the wall.
Oh, very close.
Onk with a very good save there.
Onk definitely been the defensive highlight for Western in this series. We've seen a lot of great saves coming out from them.
Doing a good job of getting up to that ball. Weird 50 there. Onk with the boost advantage is able to get above that one.
Well, sending that out center, but I don't think Golden Man or Onk were ready for that pass out center.
Toby with that free flip there, sending the ball very high and giving this opportunity here as Vixie passes off the wall to Wizard. Not quite the shot that Wizard wanted there, pretty low on boost. But it does set them up for very good offensive pressure. As I say that, Vixie off the top corner. And
gonna set up a great pass for a tight angle from Wizard as well. Past one defender, barely beating them, and then into the top corner.
Able to put that right over that Wizard's head. Very close there. Very close save too. I believe that was Golden Man in net.
Alright, Toby with a good demo, looking for another one. Gonna get Golden Man to jump.
The flip reset opportunity there. We're seeing like two freestyle plans go against each other here. We saw multiple ceiling shots from Onk in game 1 and 2. Now we're seeing flip resets and hopefully more come out of UW's Rocket here.
Absolutely. Nothing more fun to see than someone really mechanically skilled at this game going at it. And with the wide open net, Western Washington evens up the game.
Yeah, I don't know any amount of mechanical skill can't make up for just being absent on that rotation there as they give Western the opportunity to slot one in. Very close there. Wizard able to follow that one up.
That was a great 50. I didn't see who that was. Was it Vixie or Toby? But
Vixie playing that off the wall there. And just showcasing that these GCs, they know how to make even their like sidebar passes, sidebar shots turn into great passes. Whereas mine just skyrocket into nowhere and don't get followed up at all. But Wizard, the king of following up those balls off the wall in this series.
yes, absolutely. This series has definitely been a Wizard highlight reel of sorts. Getting great passes from Vixie and Toby, both setting it up for
nice pass opportunity.
their captain.
Not quite what Toby wanted to touch there. Doing a great job of keeping it close to their card and manages to keep that in a good 50 scenario and play this ball downfield to their offensive opportunity here.
Golden Man gonna miss that one just barely. Pulse is gonna slow this one down before UW can mount their offense.
Touch there from first to give them the opportunity to give their teammates some opportunities to get back on defense. It works out for them not getting up in.
And I actually learned something from this match right there. Golden Man's positioning net was actually very smart against Wizard's shot, where he took the time to turn around and make sure that he was parallel to the ball's shot angle, so that he had much wider arc to save that.
Definitely something that I did not notice in breaking that one out. These players, they just know so much more than I do, and it's great to watch them and learn as I watch and pass over it.
Exactly. And, being able to take a step back, great save from Vixie there.
Yes.
Yeah, being able to take that step back from playing and being in the heat of things to understand what higher level players are doing is always a treat.
Yeah, and it's amazing just how much awe, I am in just as much awe and just as amazed by these players as everyone watching is as I cast this, because it's just an amazing feat of mechanical skill and game knowledge as these two teams go against each other.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been an intense minute and a half, 2 minutes since the last goal. Both teams refusing to give up.
So UW up here, but Western definitely with lots of opportunities here. We could most certainly see this go either tied up or going to overtime.
And Onk with the flick here goes a little high off the crossbar.
Man, I wish my flicks missed high, because most of mine are just kind of whippy and don't go anywhere.
You can flick?
No, that's it's up for debate.
Because I can't. Yeah, I absolutely cannot dribble or flick, so.
These players are just so great at the game. It's great to watch these teams go up against each other, and we're seeing such a close match here in Game 4. Western down a game in the series, but putting another one up. Wow,
a bullet from Pulse.
What a shot. Amazing, slotting that just up into the crossbar. We see another bar down, another one off of the edge of the net, working out in the offense's favor.
And I think that actually bounced off one of Yudo's players as well once it bounced on the ground.
I don't even know if you could call that an own goal. There's no time to react to that.
Yeah, absolutely none. Just a very speedy shot and crossbar.
It happens. You can't get mad at your teammates for it. You can't be mad at yourself for it, because there's really nothing you can do in that scenario.
Absolutely. And that's going to be overtime here. That is very stressful for Western here. They're definitely under a lot of pressure. Series point and game point.
Wow, nice shot opportunity there from Golden Man, using his flip so calculated so well, but was there in the net.
And UW again beginning their attack here. Wizard trying to set something up in the middle for Vixie. Off to Toby.
Toby not quite able to get up to that one. Bailing on that aerial, a good choice there so that he is able to get back on.
Ooh, and that's an open net, but Toby is there.
Yeah, definitely, as we're saying, lots of pressure on Western here for this one. And they're down in the series in the overtime. The heart is probably racing. The hands are probably a little sweaty. As they play this game out, but we're definitely not seeing them give up. They are definitely putting up a fight here.
Yeah, I just don't envy being in their position at all. Always very tough playing under that much pressure.
But we are seeing them do a great job of controlling the nerves here, because they look like the exact same team that we've seen so far.
Yeah, exactly. They're, very, very calm under pressure here. Kind of thinking more about winning this game than the series at the moment, it seems
Definitely
like.
a great attribute of this team so far. UW,
oh my god. That was an insane passing play from Vixie to Wizard to Toby.
Wow, what a way to end the series there. UW, the great passing play, something we were wanting to see from them all along. I said it going into this, you said it going into this, and they managed to give us what we wished for. I got a Game 4, I got great passing plays. It was definitely a great series to cast.
All in all, a very satisfying series to cast, and congrats to UW. That was a very hard-fought victory. There's lots of close games,
and definitely great job, Western. Congrats to you guys for playing so well. It was a very close series. It may seem like it wasn't, the end score being that 3-1, but every game was a nail biter, especially those last two, and it was those last three even just so close all across the board.
Yeah, you look at the number of shots taken in each match, and it's just insane how much pressure there was from both teams on offense.
Yeah, and the defenses were very solid. We saw, I believe it was Game 3 or Game 2, but we saw Western with just a barrage towards the second half of the match. And UW was just solid on the defense, solid on their rotations, and able to knock those away, and play very well on the defensive half as well as the offensive half. And I think that it really just came down to a couple of opportunities for UW to win this series. I mean, I could not say one fault that Western had overall that lost them this series. It was very solid all around.
Definitely very good play. Not very many big mistakes.
Yes.
And I think as far as MVPs from both teams, I'd probably have to shout out Wizard this series. Usually a more quiet player. He was very flashy this time around, scoring a lot of UW's goals, and then Ankh as well, being very prominent on defense and setting up Pulse for a lot of good plays.
And even a couple of fancy, flashy opportunities for them as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us though tonight. This was a very exciting series to cast, and I hope you enjoyed spending time with us, production crew, players, and talent. Remember to check us out on UFY Esports on most platforms, and join the Discord if you're interested in helping us out behind the scenes. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great night.
Good night.
It began with 3 pillars, the foundation for UW Esports, pushing ourselves to greater heights.
Community, career.
Competition.
He wasn't able to get that big of a pick.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of Toronto Defiant. Toronto Defiant Yakpung. Reminiscent of that, of just juggling everyone into the corner there.
Maybe that'll be the game changer here for UW.
Maybe. Oh my goodness! What an angle by Wizard!
Wow. What a shot.